The man who's going to assist me is a member of IVAW. What does that stand for? Against the war. You goddamn right. Right? So, we're going to go through a bunch of issues. There's about 6 different issues. Let me get on this side. He's going to hold it aloft, as I asked him to last night. Y'all should have been there as well. Alright, so, can everybody see what this says? Say it louder. What's it say? Word, cool. Now check it out. They knew she was coming and knew she could summon a rain of destruction to make the levees crumble to nothing, but still they were shuffling, hoping that the huffing and puffing wouldn't knock the stuffing out the Superdome's construction. They bluffed in, passed the buck when the people were suffering. Condi bought some shoes and Bush went to Republican functions. The final nail in the coffins, gentrified reconstruction from companies looking to profit from Katrina's destruction. How many cats started ganging, get incarcerated, then turn around and get Nobel nominated? It ain't complicated. Tukey rehabilitated bangers from his cell through the changes that he demonstrated. State hated and ghetto appreciated. Gang affiliated, mentally emancipated. Should have been exonerated, but it's all con related. Cops be the gang to keep the ghetto concentrated. Leaders get elected, keeping blacks congregated in the prison system that's vicious and overpopulated. But what you gon' do? What you gon' do? What you gon' do? What you gon' do? I was born illegitimate in this criminal syndicate that's hostile to immigrants and murders its indigenous. If you ain't got their logo on your birth certificate, your worth is insignificant, especially if you're pigmented. But they need you for their businesses or their position is. Work them and jerk them, but don't give them any benefits. Or ship them over to Iraq to kill the militants. And if they make it back alive, maybe we'll call them citizens. We know that BS. From Chicago to TX, Amnistía por Todos Inmigrantes, he's supposed to BX. You might have seen them in the street about 1 million deep, but it wasn't Farrakhan that they was hearing speak. They barricaded and ain't accepting defeat, so the governor's running for cover on his bare feet. They got students and teachers, indigenous people, leaders striking and fighting for freedom to topple people that cheat them. If you ain't been checking the papers, homie, you need to read them. Knowledge helps to build the solidarity, they need to beat them. But what you gon' do? What you gon' do? What you gon' do? What you gon' do? They're about to tow people's cars, so move your cars if it's in an illegally parked place. That's not a part of the rhyme. Ask a veteran about his medicine, and if this war was worth the Purple Heart he got for his prosthetic limb. Ask Rich if she would be a vet again after getting raped and threatened by her ranking men. Something stankin' when recruiters thought to bend and use the very lives that maimed and took life from their friends. These wounds will never mend till the war's brought to an end. The troops are home and true Iraqis rule Iraq again. I wrote this a while ago, so it's a little bit out of date, but this is the 5th time they've had to resist Zionists collabing with Roman imperialists. Hezbollah's the only Arab force down to enlist guerrilla tactics on the side of Palestine and all this. It's not even about the Torah or the Quran. Religion was politics before democracy dawned. Hypocrisy spawned long before the Jews were Islam. Invasion and occupation have always been wrong. Leaders try to deceive us with a flag and a song. That's why their roads to liberation filled with mortars and bombs. But not the ones that's getting tucked under arms. The ones the U.S. gives the IDF to do harm. So what you gonna do? 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 Agonize or organize? Stand aside or mobilize? Close your eyes or strategize? What you gonna do? For real, before I get off, these are the brothers that y'all should be giving your loot to. coming out to events to support, building real solidarity for. You know what I'm saying? That's reality. Then, if you do the history, you know the GI resistance during Vietnam is what helped to stop that war. You know what I'm saying? So it's like one last thing also. You come to anti-war protests, and it's mostly white faces. You go to immigrants' rights protests, mostly brown faces. Gina 6, police brutality, death penalty stuff, mostly black faces. Guess what? It's the same assholes that are screwing us all. So I want to hear something from y'all real quick. On 3, I want y'all to say solidarity as loud as you possibly can. 1, 2, 3. That's where it's at. Thanks for y'all. Thanks for your time.